introduce our commencement speaker. Miss Jessica Herrera-Flanigan earned a bachelor's degree in American Studies from Yale and a Juris Doctor from Harvard Law School. She started her career as a communications and energy lawyer in private practice and has continued a long list of accomplishments from here. She was the first Latina to lead a major U.S. House of Representatives committee while serving as staff director and general counsel for the House Committee on Homeland Security. She has had various other government service positions, including senior counsel in the Computer Crime and Intellectual Property section of the U.S. Department of Justice Criminal Division, and is a special assistant U.S. attorney working on fraud and public corruption cases here in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Washington, D.C. She is also the chair of the U.S. Center for Safe Sport and is on the Peabody Awards Board of Directors. Her current role is at Twitter, where she is Vice President for Public Policy and Philanthropy for the Americas. We are also extremely proud and fortunate to count Jessica among the members of the Regis University Board of Trustees. So please join me in welcoming Jessica Herrera-Flanigan to the lectern. Thank you.
I have to lower it a little bit, so forgive me. Thank you, President Teets and Dr. Riley and the whole Regis family. First of all, graduates, you did it. While I may not know you all personally, I have to say that I am very proud and I see all of you. As I look out, though, I don't see potential, which people often talk about at graduation. Instead, I just see an amazing amount of accomplishment. Congratulations. And I really want to thank you for having me here and being part of your special day. I just want to say on the onset, if your mind begins to wander and I start sounding like background noise, like rah, 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 don't worry. I get it. It's your day after all. I've just tweeted out my remarks in a thread at Jessie Ray, so in case you want to read it later, what I said, or not, it's all good. I have to admit, though, even though I've done my share of public speaking, I was a bit nervous about being up here this weekend. What could I say to this group that could be inspirational and not just another one of, oh, those speeches? What should I not talk about? So, being someone in tech, I Googled most popular commencement topics and found the top 5 used for commencement speeches. Perseverance, goal setting, positive thinking, life lessons, failure. Yes, there really is a list like that out there. Looking at the list, I asked myself, is there a common thread in all these topics? Well, yeah, there is. The thread consists of 2 simple traits we all learned when we were young, whether in the playground or in our first kindergarten or preschool class: kindness and self-awareness. Today, I want to focus on the first. Tomorrow, during the undergraduate commencement, I'll speak to and tweet on the second, kindness. Well, it doesn't escape me that I'm standing here at Regis University, which holds as its mission the core desire to build a more just and humane world, and adheres to such Jesuit values as cura personalis, care for the person, and magis, more, striving for the better. So whether your path involves medical, business, nonprofit, education, science, humanities, or another topic, care. Care for the mind, body, and spirit of all persons, including yourself. You have been given skills and values, and how you use those to make your mark will be the hardest test you've ever taken. Why? Well, the world isn't full of unicorns and rainbows where everything is perfect. We struggle, we question, and it's easier to assume the worst in people and situations, especially in this world where everything feels so polarized, full of gotchas and belittling that have overwhelmed the norm. The test you will face is not a pass or fail, or based on a grade, but one you yourself will have to assess. As you do so, I ask you to ask yourself, what can I do to make kindness the norm as I make my mark? What act will I take to pay it forward or look out for others? Some of you may have a plan. Others may question, what does that really mean? That's okay. There's no kindness cookie cutter that I know about. But if you do need ideas, I do encourage you to look at the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation, which just happens to be based here in Denver, which has great resources. By the way, if I can digress a little bit, I just want to give a shout out to one of the foundation's leaders, Rochelle Stubby, who just happens to be a Regis grad, class of 2007. Why am I not surprised to see Regis's fingerprints on a wonderful organization focused on kindness? So back to the test. The test that awaits you is also based on a simple premise that underlines both kindness and self-awareness. You don't have to tear someone down to build yourself up. This is true not only in actions, but in words, as words are powerful and can either raise people up or change their lives for the negative. There are countless quotes on the power of words in the Bible, but my favorite is Proverbs 16:24, which focuses on kind words. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. This is true whether your audience are graduates, students, parents, friends, patients, customers, or even Twitter. I just want to end today with how I started, congratulating you on your graduation and thanking you for having me here. Remember, you aren't the future, you're the present. So yes, embrace failures, persevere, and set goals. Let positive thinking and life lessons lead you. But most of all, as you leave Regis University, be kind, be self-aware, and in the words of St. Francis de Sales, be who you are and be that well. Thank you.
Thank you, Provost Riley. It is also important to say that we have a very special honor for Jessica Herrera-Flanigan, and it is I don't want to mess it up, so I'm going to let Karen actually announce it, because this is something that's very special and well-deserved. And as a peer trustee to you, I thank you, and I know all of us here at Regis thank you as well. So, Dr. Riley.
Thank you so much. As is customary, we like to honor our guest speakers as receiving the Doctor of Humane Letters with all the rights, privileges, and honors thereunto pertaining. In testimony thereof, we have affixed our signatures to this document and have certified it with the university seal. Conferred at Regis University, Denver, Colorado, in the year of our Lord, 2022. Congratulations.
I just have to say one thing. They told me that there was going to be no crying up here. I'm not sure that's going to stay the case. So thank you.